Although in the present day, the waters of Taal Lake have become completely freshwater, this was not always the case. The lake used to be a channel of water or inlet that connected to Balayan Bay until it was cut off almost completely by debris cast into the atmosphere by the prolonged 1754 eruption of Taal volcano. Today, the Pansapit River is the lake's only link to the bay. Before 1754, because the lake was still an inlet with waters flowing from Balayan Bay, these waters were salty or brackish. Brackish being slightly salty in reference to where salt water and fresh water combine, such as in river estuaries. In a 2010 paper, scientists Papa and Mamarill wrote, Spanish and American explorers, missionaries, and scientists were the first to document the lake with maps, e.g., Murillo Velarde's map, drawn from exploratory expeditions since Juan de Salcedo's expedition in 1570. These accounts describe the lake to have salty or brackish water where sharks, tunas, snakes, and other organisms abound, and where the active Taal volcano island is found. Because the channel that connected the lake to the bay was wide enough to have been navigated by ocean-going galleons, it was only to be expected that it had sharks in its waters. There were crocodiles as well. In a 1988 paper, Hargrove and Medina wrote, in 1754, in reference to the prolonged eruption that year, the lake waters threw up dead alligators and fish. Umali refers to sharks in Taal Lake. The two historians made a slight mistake in using the word alligators because these are a different species altogether and are endemic only to certain areas of the United States and China. The alligators referred to must have been one of two species of crocodiles found in Philippine waters. The smaller Philippine or Mindoro crocodile, endemic to the country only and once had habitats as far as northern Luzon, and the much larger saltwater crocodile found from India's east coast across Southeast Asia and the Sundaic region to northern Australia and Micronesia. Both are no longer found in Taal Lake. Batangas history, culture, and folklore, however, is unable to find any references that state when they disappeared from the lake, albeit hunting and habitat loss were likely the reasons. Meanwhile, the species of shark that used to swim in Taal Lake, according to Yves Bouquet, was the bull shark. Most people will probably associate sharks with marine or saltwater, which is understandable since most are indeed found in this type of environment. The bull shark, an aggressive species, is able to survive in warm, shallow, brackish, and freshwater systems, including estuaries, and thrive in both salt and fresh water, and can travel far up rivers. This ability to survive in both environments allowed bull sharks to keep making the journey through the Pansapit River to Taal Lake from Balayan Bay, even after the 1754 volcanic eruption sealed the bay or inlet with volcanic debris or tephra, something which, in time, transformed the waters completely fresh as it is in the present day. In fact, they were still present in the Taal Lake, surviving the vicious 1911 eruption of the volcano, well into the American colonial era, but ultimately became victim to the most dangerous predator of all, humans. According to Hargrove and Medina, the late Filipino ornithologist and conservationist Dioscoro Rabor had confirmed that sharks once swam Lake Taal waters, but says that they were exterminated by overfishing in the 1930s, and because of this, the sharks have not been back in Taal Lake since. Thanks for joining us on this journey back in time when sharks and crocodiles could be found in Taal Lake. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you won't miss our next adventure into the amazing history of our planet. See you in the next video.